Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning. I'm Stanislaus Wong, Chair of the Chemistry Department, and I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the graduates, parents, friends, and family, faculty and staff, and other guests who have joined us today, both in person and streaming online, to celebrate the university's 65th commencement ceremony and the Chemistry Department's 55th Convocation. We are thrilled that you have chosen to spend part of your morning with all of us. Today is truly a special day for the Chemistry Department as we celebrate the remarkable achievements of our undergraduate and graduate students who have completed their chemistry studies and earned degrees in chemistry at Stony Brook. For the graduates, we trust that your experiences at Stony Brook have prepared you well for pursuing your educational and career goals in the future. Moreover, the faculty and staff of the Chemistry Department have been enriched by the invaluable interactions we have had with all of you. We are better as a department for having had you here, and in turn, we hope that all of you likewise will have benefited from your engagement with the department and the university. Now let me introduce you to my esteemed colleagues on stage. First and foremost, I would like to offer a special welcome to Dr. Song-Yin Lin, a Stony Brook PhD alumnus and our distinguished speaker today. We will hear from him later in the ceremony. A number of faculty are also present today, and they're seated also on the stage. In particular, sitting in the front row are Professor Isaac Carico, Vice Chair for Graduate Affairs and Graduate Program Director, Professor Dale Druckheimer, Vice Chair for Undergraduate Affairs and Undergraduate Program Director, Professor Susan Otis, Master's Program Director, Professor Karina Chapman, Vice Chair for Facilities, and off to the side is one of our incomparable staff members, Ms. Kimberly Toll. I would like to also offer a special shout out to Ms. Norma Reyes, who has led the organization of today's successful event, filling in for student coordinator, Catherine Hughes, whom all of you know, as Catherine recovers from a health issue. Norma and the entire main office staff have done an amazing job, so thank you to all. Our commencement ceremony today will begin with our Vice Chair for Graduate Affairs and Graduate Program Director, Professor Isaac Carico, who will present our graduate award recipients and then the graduate degree recipients themselves. Thank you.
We have an outstanding group of students receiving advanced degrees this year, and I would like to begin by recognizing several students who have been selected by the Chemistry Department for special awards. When I call your name, please come up onto stage to receive your award and remain for a group photo. The Chemistry Award for Excellence in Doctoral Research is awarded to a graduating PhD student who has distinguished themselves through exceptional creativity and productivity in their research. This year, the award is presented to Hirsch Bindale. Hirsch, please come forward. Hirsch worked with Professor Iwao Ojima. He is cited for his ingenious execution of technically demanding research projects on the design, synthesis, and biological evaluation of novel taxane anti-cancer agents. The Chemistry Award for Outstanding Doctoral Student is awarded to a graduating PhD student whose research achievements were judged to be truly exceptional. This year it is presented to Jagrat Atul Shah. Jagrat, please come forward. Jagrat worked with Professor Mingyu Nai, and subsequently with Professor Jeffrey Lipschultz. In both research groups, Jagret developed new, impactful synthetic methods powered by tailored photochemistry and organometallic complexes. Hallmarks of his research efforts include creativity in reaction design and thorough mechanistic analysis, both of the novel photochemical phenomena exploited and the downstream radical reaction pathways. In addition, Jagret demonstrated exemplary maturity and leadership upon switching research groups at a late stage of his graduate studies. This is the second year we are giving the John Ruddick Memorial Award for Outstanding Doctoral Student. John Ruddick was a valued member of our department until his passing in January of 2022. The third John Ruddick Memorial Award for Outstanding Doctoral Student goes to Jason Whithorn. Jason, please come forward. Jason, who worked with Professor Elizabeth Boone, is cited for his superb thesis work to determine how Pseudomonas aeruginosa utilizes histidine kinase to regulate biofilms. These findings enable the design of alternative therapeutics to combat this opportunistic pathogen and to improve the efficacy of existing antibiotics. He is acknowledged for his outstanding service to the university and department, his passion for science, and his clear vision for the future. We would also like to acknowledge Jason as a recipient of the Stony Brook University President's Award to distinguished doctoral students. This is quite an accomplishment. The Lee Myers Award for Outstanding Doctoral Chemistry Student, which is presented annually to an outstanding graduate student in the graduating class in honor and memory of Dr. Lee Myers, a 1978 doctoral graduate of the chemistry department who passed away in 1988. The recipient of this year's award is Edelmi Marin Bernardaz. Edelmi, please come forward. Edelmi worked with professors Esther Takeuchi, Kenneth Takeuchi, and Amy Marshallock. She is cited for furthering fundamental understanding of innovative, non-flammable electrolytes contributing to making batteries safer and novel high-energy content battery materials through the use of multiple advanced characterization methods. The Maria Samariodaki Memorial Award for Outstanding Doctoral Student is presented annually to one outstanding PhD student in the graduating class in honor and memory of Dr. Maria Samariodaki. Dr. Samariodaki was a 1996 doctoral student and postdoctoral fellow of the chemistry department who perished in the Swiss Air plane crash in September 1998. The recipient of this year's award is Caitlin Hetherington. Caitlin, please. Caitlin worked with Professor Benjamin Levine. She is recognized for developing and applying theoretical methods to inform our understanding of materials for solar energy conversion. Through her independent work and critical thinking, Caitlin has elucidated the role that surface ligands play in determining the conversion efficiencies of quantum dot solar cells. Many chemistry courses at Stony Brook have large enrollments. The most highly individualized part of the instruction is provided by the teaching assistants. What undergraduate students learn and their overall impression of laboratory courses and the workshops that accompany lecture courses are due in large part to their interactions with their TAs. We are pleased to recognize 4 first-year students and 2 advanced graduate students for their exceptional service to our undergraduate courses. The Chemistry Award for First-Year Teaching Assistant is presented to Melissa Guercio, Callie McKenzie, Dominic Picchia, and Kieran Soma. Please come forward. Melissa was a TA for organic chemistry in the fall and for general chemistry in the spring semester, and was nominated for a teaching award by the instructor of both courses. Callie was a TA for organic chemistry lecture courses. She consistently showed a commitment to helping the students learn the fundamental aspects of organic chemistry and could always be given the task of greatest responsibility in grading exams. Dominic was a TA for the organic labs. Dominic is noted for being exceptionally knowledgeable, a highly effective teacher, and for responding to student concerns efficiently. Kieran was also a TA for the organic labs. He is noted for being very popular TA, for his office hours always being very heavily attended. The Chemistry Award for Advanced Teaching Assistant is presented to Anaparani Kobuvayar Haraharan and Elena Stephanie. Anaparani, please come forward. Anaparani was a TA for the Advanced Physical Analytical Chemistry Labs. She is noted for her enthusiasm in the lab and her genuine rapport with the students. Anna cares deeply about her students' success and plays a proactive role in their learning. Elena, please come forward. Elena was a TA in the general chemistry lab. She is noted for being exceptionally organized, proactive, and a natural problem solver. Elena approaches teaching with a fun, proactive, positive attitude that resonates with students. Last is the Chemistry Award for Outstanding Service. Despite their very demanding schedules and commitment to their research, many of our graduate students serve the department in various ways, from providing mentorship and guidance to newer or younger students in their labs, to assisting at departmental events and acting as ambassadors for the department to visiting prospective students. I would like to recognize a number of our graduate students who have been especially helpful and committed in their service both within and outside the department. Please come forward and remain on stage for a photo as I read your names. Caitlin Hetherington, who's right here. Kunlin Shea. Anaparani Kubavayar Haraharan. Alexandra Malouf, who is not here. Lauren Regat, who is also not here. Jagrut Shah. And Jason Whithorn. Last but not least. All right, let's clap once more for our distinguished graduates. You guys come out. Please be seated. Thank you. Oh, okay, sorry. Wait for a photo. Sorry, my bad. Okay, thank you. Now it is my honor to present this year's recipients of graduate degrees in chemistry. Graduate degree recipients complete their requirements at various times during the year and leave to pursue further education or professional development. Thus, many of them are not in attendance today. First are those who have completed or will soon complete a Master of Arts in Teaching. 2 of the 7 graduates are here with us today. All of these students participated in the combined BS-MAT program here at Stony Brook. They will receive their undergraduate and graduate degrees at the same time. Please come up on stage to be hooded as I call your name. Make sure to pause at the photographer station as you exit the stage. Adam Freihofner. To be hooded by Susan Otis, Professor Susan Otis. I know. Aiden Romano. Also to be hooded by Professor Susan Otis. Next, we have those who have completed or will soon complete the Master of Science. Of 10 graduates, 4 are with us here today. Please come up on stage to be hooded as I call your name. And please remember to pause at the photographer station. Natalie Alfano. Natalie was advised by Professor Elizabeth Boone. The title of her thesis is Elucidating the Role of Histidine Kinase, Na-K, within the GAC multi-kinase network in Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Samaya Chowdhury. Samaya was advised by Professor Sarita Bhatia. The title of Samaya's thesis is Dynamic Light Scattering Characterization of Paraben-Enhanced Soloplus Systems. Kathleen Dreyer. Kathleen was advised by Professor Marcus Seeliger, Professor Susan Otis de Hood. The title of Kathleen's thesis is Kinetic Mutations in the P-loop of Abel Kinase. Jiping Zhu. I think Jiping could not be with us today. Oh, sorry. Are we here? Okay. Okay. Of 33 students who have completed or will soon complete the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, 11 are with us here today. As I call the names of the degree recipients who are in attendance, I ask that they come on stage together with their advisor to be hooded. Hirsch Bendale was advised by Iwa Ojima. The title of Hirsch's thesis is Design, Synthesis, and Biological Evaluation of Novel Taxane-Based Anti-Cancer Agents. Caitlin Hetherington. Caitlin was advised by Professor Benjamin Levine. The title of Caitlin's thesis is Applying Molecular Photochemistry Concepts to Simulate the Photophysics of Nanomaterials. Kunlin Shea. Kunlin was advised by Professor Nicole Sampson, Professor Stan Wong, Will Hood. The title of Kunlin's thesis is Probing the Role of Organic Acids in Sulfate New Particle Formation. Anaparani Kobavayar Haraharan. Anaparani was advised by Professor Christopher Johnson. The title of Anaparani's thesis is Probing the Role of Organic Acids in Sulfate New Particle Formation. Adelmi Marin Bernardez. Adelmi was advised by Professors Amy Marshallak, Esther and Ken Takeuchi. The title of Adelmi's thesis is The Development of Innovative Materials and Electrolytes for Next-Generation Batteries. Dominic Rendina. Dominic was advised by Professor Iwa Ojima. The title of Dominic's thesis is Struggle Success Synthesis, the discovery of novel anti-nociceptive, anti-cancer, and antifungal agents. Jagrat Atul Shah. Jagrat was advised by Professor Jeffrey Lipschultz. Jagrat's thesis was entitled Transition Metal-Based Photocatalyst to Enable Organic Synthesis. Yulong Wang. Yulong was advised by Professor Peter Khalifa. The title of Yulong's thesis is Heterogeneity in Lithium-Sulfur Batteries Resolved Through Our Operando Synchrotron Diffraction Studies. Jason Whithorn. Jason was advised by Professor Elizabeth Boone. The title of Jason's thesis is Determination of the Molecular Basis of Nitric Oxide Signaling in Controlling Virulence and Quorum Sensing in Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Hongxing Sang. Hongxing was advised by Professor Peter Khalifa. The title of Hongxing's thesis is Synchrotron and Neutron Diffraction Studies of the Structures and Structural Transitions of High Nickel NMC Lithium-Ion Battery Cathode Materials. Hengwei Zhu. Hengwei was advised by Professor Sarita Bhatia. The title of Hengwei's thesis is Probing Soft Matter Across Length Scales, Bulk Rheology, Microrheology, and Scattering Studies of Thermoresponsive Polymer Gels. Finally, I welcome Annaparani Kubavayar Haraharan and Jason Whithorn back on stage for presentations on behalf of our graduates.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. It is with great honor and gratitude that I stand before you here today as we celebrate the culmination of many years of dedication, perseverance, and passion in and for chemistry. This year's class has undergraduates, masters, and doctoral students who worked tirelessly to realize their dreams in various branches of chemistry. My fellow graduates have faced challenging experiments, delved into complex concepts and theories, and contributed brilliantly to advancing their fields. Each of us likely feels that our individual journeys have been mired in the lowest of lows with very few and infrequent highs. But I'd like to remind everyone that we didn't yield, and we're here today, and that we should all be proud of our achievements. As we celebrate our individual achievements, I want to thank the community of people that have supported us. Our advisors, mentors, and the professors in this department have offered their invaluable insights and time for our intellectual growth. The Department of Chemistry's staff, everyone in the main office have been nothing short of tremendous in their support for each and every student. As an international student especially, I would like to thank the staff for making it very smooth to transition from one country to another and to just sort of like learn how things work here. To each and every one who makes up this department, thank you. Without these efforts, we wouldn't be here today, and you have my greatest, deepest and gratitude and appreciation. I also would like to thank all of our, on behalf of all the graduates here, to thank all of our friends, families, peers who are here today showing their support. You've been there, through all of the challenges, offering a listening ear, or just shown up when we needed it the most. As we embark on the next chapter of our lives, I'd like to leave you all by paraphrasing one of my favorite cricketers, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. It is not the results of any process are not in our hands, but it is the results that sort of forge us into the better version of ourselves. So with that, I wish all of you the best of luck for the next thing in your journey, and may your passion for chemistry keep increasing and lead to ignite more discovery and inspire future generations. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Sorry, as fun as these gowns look, they actually don't have pockets. All right, thank you for those lovely words, Anna. Good morning, everyone. It's been an honor to get to know each and every one of you, let alone to speak here and represent the graduating class of 2025. This tremendous milestone is representative of each student's commitment to unraveling the unknown, achieving what previous generations thought to be impossible, and paving the way for future accomplishments and discoveries. As we just heard the dissertation titles of this year's graduating class, we tend to focus on only the highlights that went into making these works successful. However, each student has worked tremendously inside and outside of the laboratory in order to make these projects a success, especially with overcoming constant hurdles these graduates have had to overcome, let alone fire alarms for those at the doctoral hooding ceremony yesterday. Stony Brook University has provided a safe environment for each of us to develop as scientists while also fostering a unique and collaborative environment. Regardless of career track, the training we have received here today will allow us to soar to new heights in our career. All that I ask is that you remember and cherish the connections we have formed here over the years to expand the reach of Stony Brook Chemistry's collaborative nature and educational landscape. Advisors, thank you for the continuous support throughout the years, encouraging scientific discovery and academic independence. To our educators, thank you for the lessons that you have taught us with your expertise and guidance. And lastly, as Annaparani mentioned, thank you to our family and friends for the constant love and support throughout this academic journey. I wish you nothing but the best on your future adventures and scientific endeavors, and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Anna, Parani, and Jason. I would now like to introduce Dr. Song Yen Lin, who will give the convocation address. Dr. Lin is a distinguished scientist and executive scientific director at Merck. His research interests span a wide range of topical areas relevant to health, including diabetes, obesity, inflammation, hypertension, anemia, vaccine development, and cancer. In this context, Dr. Lin has successfully brought over a dozen drug candidates to various stages of clinical testing. Currently, Dr. Lin serves as the head of Merck's early peptide chemistry, and he is responsible for the development and management of Merck's early peptide pipeline assets. Prior to working at Merck, Dr. Lin obtained his PhD degree from Stony Brook University under the supervision of distinguished Professor Yu Aojima, and performed postdoctoral research with Professor Samuel Danishevsky at the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. We are very pleased to have him here with us today, and we look forward to his talk entitled Stony Brook Chemists, The Blue Sky is Yours. Dr. Lin?
Thank you, Dr. Wang. Good morning, actually, Chair Wang, esteemed faculty, and proud family, and most of all, the graduating class 2025. Congratulations. I want to take a moment to thank Dr. Wang and the ensemble of the chemistry department faculties for inviting me to be here today. I feel deeply honored to be standing here with you and share your joy this morning. However, I must confess that when I first received the invitation, I was actually very nervous, as I know that how important this moment is for all of you. So it was actually Professor Ojima, who you know as my PhD advisor, encouraged me to be here today to share your happiness. So my first words to all of you today are to always keep in touch with your Stony Brook advisors and mentors and teachers as well, and be prepared to answer their calls anytime. You may be graduating today, but it would be a mistake to think that, wow, I'm finally freed. Today commences the brand new chapter of your life as an individual and as a professional. Being an elder academic brother who stepped out of this institution a couple years earlier, I can tell you, and I can actually echo what Dr. Wang just said earlier, with confidence that there's no need to be nervous or scared, as this great department of Stony Brook has got you very well prepared for anything that you need to do in the future. 30 years ago, when I first walked into this department, I couldn't even finish a 30-second introduction of myself. This department trained me and rebuilt me. So after actually leaving Stony Brook, I had the opportunity to pursue a postdoc research fellow at the Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, working with Dr. Sam Danishevsky. A year after that, I managed to actually finish a core of a Nature product called TMC95. However, I got stuck with the last step where I actually had to put a cis-enamide into the core of the compound to finish the synthesis. At that time, my wife suggested that I should take a break from the lab. But if you know Sam, you know that you probably have heard his famous quote of, "Vacation is bad for you." So, and hardly actually anyone in his group takes vacation or breaks. So, but I decided to listen to my wife this time, and you know, when I come back from the break, magically, I can only use that word to describe what happened. As the substrate that I have tried so hard, all conditioned reagents tried to turn into enamide and failed. Now simply upon heating with toluene, nothing else actually, and it will undergo a rearrangement reaction and become the cis-enamide specifically, and that helped me complete the first total synthesis, almost as I said, beat all other labs who was also pursuing the target at the same time. So the reaction later was called actually intramolecular proto-decylation rearrangement reaction. It became the star of chemical engineering news the week that it was published. So the reason I'm telling this story is to let you know that, well, persistence is key to your journey. So is the wisdom of your family and others who care about you, right? Like your spouse, your parents, and other loved ones as well. So in addition, without their love, their support, I wouldn't be here today, right? Let's give them a round of applause for that. Thank you. After the TMC synthesis, I was actually 3 months away from joining Merck, saying hand me another molecule. This is called the guanacaspin. This is actually a very complex natural product that requires 40 plus of steps in total synthesis. And it was an interest of many synthetic labs at the time globally. So our lab also had multiple postdocs actually work on it 3+ years, try to pursue this compound. So knowing this could well be an ended journey, I still decided I would take the challenge. So blessed again by a surprising stereoselective epoxide ring opening rearrangement reaction that installed a keto functionality and also a high saucy group with desired calority. 35 days later, I shocked the whole lab by saying that I will have the compound this evening. So the whole group actually stayed with me that night, actually until 2 a.m. in the next morning, because I had to take 2 hours to take just a proton NMR of the compound that isolated. But the spectrum matched the population very well, and I proudly hand the 2 spectrums side by side to Sen's office and walk home. So that was the second, actually, first completed total synthesis in 2 years. It was quite rare even with Sen's lab. So the second word that I would share with you as a Stony Brook trained chemist, right? Nothing really is impossible. So be confident, be brave, and feel free to pursue anything that is in your dreams, because you are capable of doing anything. I mean, this is actually the word that Sen used to describe me or introduce me in his award presentation, highlight the synthesis later. 3 years after I joined Merck, I was offered a team including PhD level senior chemist, which was actually unheard at the time at Merck or even actually across industry. So thanks to this platform, I was able to actually develop a number of compounds to clinical development the following years. But these were all with small molecule modalities, which you know that I was well trained here at Stony Brook. In 2010, Merck acquired a biotech company working on development of glucose-responsive insulin. I was tasked to lead the new team, which now work on new areas, new modalities. So those were actually the years that I would say that mostly most challenging for me during my tenure at Merck. However, those are also likely the most rewardable and impactful years that I had, because together with team, we were able to deliver the capability of insulin developing platform that actually enable us to deliver multiple insulin and including drug candidate into clinical development. Also, the work actually have profound impact organizationally, as later actually Merck merged the 2 development departments, biological and small molecule together. Personally, it also transformed me into a peptide chemist and protein bioconjugate chemist, which greatly benefit what I'm doing today. So the third word I would like to share with you are, learning does not end in classrooms, right? As you walk out this institution, walk out the chemistry department, the outside sky is blue and vast. It is filled with opportunities, but also with a lot of challenges. So it's important that you stay curious, never stop learning, and be flexible and adaptive. Drug discovery, where I spend most of the time in my career, is a team sport. It involves many disciplines, but chemistry forms the basic, the core of the discipline scientifically. And as a chemist, you are trained as a leader that no other discipline offered. So the emergence of AI poses a challenge to the older norms, but as new graduate, these also create opportunities for you to lead. AI is the new modern assistant, new modern tools to enable you. So understand it, embrace it, and become a modern chemist that masters AI, and you will reach the place that no one ever able to reach before. So I'd like actually to share a secret here with you that many years ago when I was actually working in Professor Ojima's lab, I actually took a lot of actually graduate courses in computer science department. You probably even know about it until today. But of course, I actually never imagined or predicted the upcoming AI era. What I have to admit is that these courses that I took actually unintendedly benefit tremendously on the drug discovery career that I had with Merck for over many years. So what I would say here is that be open-minded, pick up something new to learn if you haven't been doing so. Because the future of science and future of medicine is not going to be built on one discipline alone. So as you leave this ceremony today, know this. You are Stony Brook trained chemist, and you have been given something powerful, an education that challenged you, transformed you, but also prepared you to be the future leaders. If you keep doing what you have been doing for the last couple of years, it will be unstoppable. And if you keep flying, the endless blue sky is yours. So as you, finally, this place is where you start to spread your wings. This department is your home. So when you accomplish something, do share with us. When you encounter challenges, remember this faculty and staff and all alumni are your family. So do not forget to come back when you can. With that, I would say congratulations again, the graduate class of 2025, and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lin. Those are truly remarkable stories. It's wonderful to see. I didn't get to overlap with Dr. Lin when he was here, which is a shame. It would have been fun. But it's truly wonderful to see people blossom in the environment and then go on to do truly remarkable things that really have real-world impact on the world. We left out Jiping Zhu, which I hope he has a chance to come forward. And yes, thank you, wonderful. He's a master's student. And he will be hooded by Dr. Susan Otis once he gets unhooded. Thank you, Jiping. And now I will turn it over to Professor Dale Druckheimer, the Director of Undergraduate Studies.
Thanks, Isaac. And first, let me add my thanks to Dr. Lin for sharing your experiences and insights with us here this morning. So now we would like to recognize those students graduating with bachelor's degrees. First, I would like to present those students graduating with honors in chemistry. Honors in chemistry is earned through a combination of excellent academic work and the completion of a research project and thesis in the senior year. Awardees will receive a special diploma from the Office of Records later in the summer. So when I call your name, please come up stage and remain here for a group photo. First, Alina Ali. Alina worked with Professor Peter Tong. Her thesis was on developing an assay to quantify Bruton's tyrosine kinase degradation. Next, Luke Kasich worked with Dr. Xiao Jung Teng in the Department of Anesthesiology on influence of tryptophan supplementation on hyperalgesia in marine models. Daniel Collazo Schiavo. Daniel worked with Professor Ben Shao on the determination of carbon content in nitro oxidation effluent. Vishaka Dahal. Vishaka worked with Professor Stan Wong on refining the synthesis of high entropy oxide materials. Jack Evangelista. Jack worked with Professor Christian Aponte Rivera on particle and polymer dynamics in polymer nanocomposites. Anthony Flanders. Anthony worked with Professor Karina Chapman on in situ X-ray diffraction of the solid-state synthesis of manganese oxide. Elena Ganilitskaya. Elena worked with Professor Quentin Brook on 2+2 cycloadditions of alkenes using an iron-based catalyst. Emma Scher. Emma worked with Professor Jeff Lipschultz on titanium photocatalysis as an enabling tool for molecular functionalization. Noah Schwarzapfel. Noah also worked with Professor Jeff Lipschultz on electronically tunable titanium complexes in ligand-to-metal charge transfer catalysis. Arafah Shahil. Arafah worked with Professor Matt Parker on intramolecular acyl transfer reactions in the synthesis of hindered amide bonds. Lynn Tian. Lynn also worked with Professor Matt Parker on solid-supported phosphines and bioorthogonal ligation of radiolabeled precursors. Karan Trivedi. Karan worked with Professor Martin Kazocha in anesthesiology on monoacylglycerol lipase regulation of the development of pain. Ho Martin Yuen. Martin worked with Professor Quentin Brook on development of bimetallic complexes for electrochemical reduction of CO2. And Zain Zaidi. Zain worked with Professor Ben Levine on first principles prediction of fluorescent quantum yields for organic dyes in complex environments. Okay. And group photo. You can go in front of me. You can step forward. Okay, next I would like to recognize the recipient of this year's Outstanding Chemistry Student Award. The recipient is Zain Zaidi. Would you please come back up, Zain? Zain is graduating summa cum laude. He has been on the Dean's List his entire time at Stony Brook. He's a 5-time recipient of the Academic Achievement Award. He won the Barry Goldwater Scholarship and the 2025 Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. Congratulations. Next, I would like to recognize 12 students as the recipients of this year's Chemistry Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement. Please come forward as I call your names, and again, remain on stage for a picture. Luke Kasich. Anthony Carone. Sean Sioni. Anthony Flanders. Samantha Horgan. Aiden Romano. Matt Rosati. Emma Scher. Noah Schwartzapfel. Karan Trivedi. Ho Martin Nguyen. And Zane Zadie. These students are all graduating with university honors and have GPAs of 3.8 or higher. He probably wants you all out in front for a group photo. You can all go out in front. Okay, now I would like to recognize 5 students as recipients of the award for Outstanding Achievement in Chemical Research. Please come forward and again remain on stage for a picture. Luke Kasich. Noah Schwartzapfel. Karan Trivedi. Ho Martin Nguyen. And Zane Zadie. Now I would also like to acknowledge some students who have received awards from the American Chemical Society. I'll call you all up together. Zane Zadie, Karan Trivedi, Matt Rosati, Ho Martin Yuen, and Noah Schwartzapfel. Please come back up. Just all come up and line up, and then I'll say more. Yeah. So Zane Zadie on the far end received the ACS New York section Outstanding College Student Award for Excellence in the Chemical Sciences. Karan Trivedi in the middle received the ACS New York section Outstanding College Student Award for Excellence in Biomolecular Chemistry. I think we had certificates for those two. The other three will be receiving your certificates later. Matt Rosati, closest to me, received the ACS Division of Physical Chemistry Award. Ho Martin Yuen, second from the far end, received the ACS Division of Inorganic Chemistry Award. And Noah Schwartzapfel, second from this end, received the ACS Division of Organic Chemistry Award. So congratulations. Now I have the honor to present the candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in Chemistry and Engineering Chemistry. Of the 85 students completing bachelor's degrees, 52 are here today. So will the candidates please come forward as your names are called? Torin Abley. Torin is planning to search for a fulfilling chemistry-related job in industry, but while doing that, he will continue his current job. Alina Ali. Alina received a Francis Vallée Women in Science Fellowship and a Eureka Fellowship. She was a member of Bridging Science and Diversity and a board member in the Muslim Student Association. Alina will be starting the PhD program in chemistry here at Stony Brook in the fall. Medea Amjad. Medea is planning to work after graduation and to apply for degree-related internships. She plans to go to graduate school in a few years, most likely at Stony Brook. Fardeen Badi. Fardeen also plans to attend graduate school. Luke Kasich. Luke is graduating summa cum laude. He plans to work after graduation while building his medical school application. Anthony Carone. Anthony graduated magna cum laude. He was president of the Newman Catholic Club and a senator for Hendricks Hall Council. He will be applying to medical school and in the interim plans to get a clinical job to gain more experience for his applications. Maggie Chan. Maggie was on the Dean's List. She was Vice President for Administration in the Residence Hall Association and Vice President for Residential Affairs. She plans to take a gap year to teach young students math, writing, and science at the Huan Yu Education Center, but then plans to go back to school for teacher certification and eventually a chemistry PhD program. Dylan Chin. Dylan graduated cum laude is working in medical office and studying for the MCAT and will apply to medical school. Juliana Camelli. Juliana Cimelli plans on either working in a laboratory setting or teaching chemistry at the secondary level, but first she will take time to relax and travel. Katie Chu. Katie is looking into jobs in chemistry while considering going back to school for a master's degree. She also has some plans for attending concerts and some international travel with friends. Sean Sioni. Sean is graduating summa cum laude. He will be attending graduate school in chemical engineering. Daniel Colazo Chiavo. Daniel is graduating cum laude. He was the public relations manager of the undergraduate American Chemical Society and an intern with the Humanology Project. Bishaka Dahal. Bishaka was the recipient of a Francis Vallée Fellowship. She will be applying to medical school. Matraka Elling. Matraka was a NASA New York Space Grant intern, a member of the undergraduate American Chemical Society, of the Astronomy Club, and of the Society of Physics Students. Will be attending graduate school in planetary science. Jack Evangelista. Jack is graduating magna cum laude. He was on the dean's list and was vice president of the undergraduate American Chemical Society. He will enter the PhD program in chemistry at UC Berkeley in the fall. Anthony Flanders. Anthony is graduating summa cum laude and with ACS certification. He plans to take a gap year after graduation with the intention of doing post-baccalaureate research and applying for graduate school for the following year. Isabel Giacoyo. Isabel was team leader for graphics for Stony Brook Esports. She will be going for certification for the EPIC program. Elena Ganilitskaya. Elena was a member of the WISE program. She was president of Kappa Kappa Psi Service Fraternity and musician in the Spirit of Stony Brook athletic bands. She will take a year off to pursue her passions of art, writing, and travel. Sky Hajiyorgu. Sky is graduating cum laude. She was a member of the WISE Honors Program and of Alpha Sigma Alpha. She will take a gap year to travel before exploring potential grad school opportunities. Eric He. Eric plans to enter the workforce and says he will also be chasing plastic. I was told that could mean toy collection or picking up garbage, but in his case means playing Frisbee. Samantha Horgan. Samantha is graduating summa cum laude. She was a member of University Scholars and a TA for molecular science lecture and lab. She will be attending Naval Officer Candidate School in June to commission as a nuclear surface warfare officer. Sonia Ilias. Sonia completed the environmental chemistry option of the BS program. She did research with Professor Chris Johnson, and she is working for a supplement company. Palanor Kaur is graduating with ACS certification. She has been the Vice President of Stony Brook Makeup Artists. After graduation, she will complete prerequisites to apply to nursing school. Sumaya Khwaja Sumaya is graduating cum laude. She plans to apply to dental school this summer. She also plans to spend time with her family, especially her 3 siblings, Sahar, Masood, and Isa. I'm sorry, I didn't have the opportunity to ask her how to pronounce those names beforehand. But. Emily Lau. Emily is graduating cum laude. She was on the dean's list. She plans to complete an accredited medical laboratory science program and obtain a clinical technologist license. Chien-Ying Effie Lee. Effie completed the chemical science option of the chemistry major. David Miscarey. David is graduating cum laude. He completed the biological chemistry option of the chemistry degree. Calgera Pagano. Callie completed the Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry, and she will be going to grad school to become a chemistry teacher. Viral Patel. Viral was president of the Pre-Dental Society this past year, and he will be attending dental school. Brendan Prasad. Brendan was on the dean's list every semester, a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success, a Stony Brook Hospital volunteer patient transporter, an athletics nutrition intern, a tutor, Tabler area council vice president, and will be taking the MCAT and applying to medical school. Gianna Pilateri. Gianna has completed the BS portion of her combined BS MAT degree cum laude and will be continuing in the Master of Arts teaching program in the fall. Gianna was on the dean's list multiple times and was communication chair of the Future Teachers Association. Carl Pataki. Carl completed the biological chemistry option of the chemistry major. After graduation, he plans to prepare to go to medical school. Melanie Ramos Fernandez. Melanie will be entering the PhD program in chemistry here at Stony Brook this fall. Jordan Roche. Jordan was a member of the art club. He is planning to intern at a private biochemistry research company. Matt Rosati. Matt is graduating summa cum laude. He will be taking a gap year before applying to graduate programs. Emma Schur. Emma first, okay. Emma is graduating magna cum laude. She won an ACS Surf Award and a Francis Valet Women in Science Fellowship. Noah Schwartzapfel. Noah is graduating summa cum laude. He won the Sei Tsujishi Prize and the Emerson Award and Lap Chan Scholarship, was Public Relations Chair for the Undergraduate Chemical Society. Noah will be starting the chemistry PhD program at Purdue University in the fall. Sajed Shaban. Sajed has been secretary of the Model UN team. He was founder and president of the European handball team. Sajed will be taking a break to visit his family in Egypt, after which he plans to pursue a chemistry research position and then apply to chemistry PhD programs. Arafah Shahil. Arafah completed senior research in Professor Matt Parker's group. He will be taking a gap year to prepare for the MCAT and to gain clinical experience. Sarah Sulanay. Sarah was a member of Club Swim and the Freewheel Bike Collective and was an undergraduate TA. She will be applying to the Master of Arts teaching program in chemistry here at Stony Brook. Claudio Souza. Claudio completed the biological chemistry option of the major. Samia Sultana. Samia is graduating magna cum laude. She was on the Dean's List and was president of the French Language Club. She's planning to take a gap year to gain real-life experience before applying to master's programs in chemistry. Hansa Tecker. Hansa was president of the Turkish American Student Association, will be pursuing a master's in oral biology and pathology at the Stony Brook School of Dental Medicine, and then plans to go to dental school. Lynn Tien. Lynn is graduating magna cum laude, and with department honors, she completed the biological chemistry option of the chemistry major. Karan Trivedi. Karan is graduating summa cum laude, was a member of the University Scholars Program, received an Outstanding Academic Achievement Award and a Center for Prevention and Outreach Upstander Award. He was a resident assistant, organic chemistry tutor, and TA, president of Stony Brook Just for Kids and University Scholars Social Committee co-chair, and will be attending medical school at Toro College of Osteopathic Medicine. Alejandro Valin Oliver. Alejandro is graduating cum laude. He was a head TA in the organic chemistry lecture courses, programming chair of Phi Delta Epsilon, and a resident assistant in Roth Community. After graduation, he will be studying for the MCAT in preparation for applications to medical schools and possibly MD, PhD programs. Harsh Wadwa. Harsh was the event coordinator of the SBU Cricket Club and a member of the Blitzball Club. He plans to go to graduate school for his master's in organic chemistry and then maybe for a PhD. John Warham. John is completing the chemical science option of the chemistry major. He has been hired as a project monitor at J.C. Broderick Environmental Services and Consulting. Lydia Yee. Lydia is planning to pursue graduate studies in bioinformatics. Currently, she is seeking opportunities to enhance her hands-on laboratory skills through summer research experiences. Ho Martin Yuen. Martin is graduating summa cum laude. He was a recipient of the Emerson Award and Lap Chan Scholarship. He will start a chemistry PhD program at Purdue University this fall. Zain Zaidi. In addition to some of the honors and awards I described earlier, Zain was the secretary of the Society of Physics Students and is a member of Phi Beta Kappa. This summer, Zain will start a PhD program in theoretical chemistry at Princeton University. David Zing. David plans to go to graduate school at Stony Brook and to pursue research-related employment after graduate school. Amy Zemet. Amy is graduating cum laude. She was on the Dean's List and received an Upstander Award. She was also the public relations manager of the undergraduate American Chemical Society and an intern with the Humanology Project. So congratulations again to all of our BS and BA graduates. Now I would like to invite Zain Zaidi on stage once again for some words on behalf of our undergraduate graduating class.
Good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me? I assume yes. I'm very honored to stand before you all and to my graduating class for the celebration of our achievements and our convocation. First, I'd like to thank our vice chair and chair, Dr. Isaac Carrico Dr. Dale Drewkammer and Dr. Stanislaus Wong for all their hard work and dedication to the undergraduate department. And also to Ms. Catherine Hughes, who unfortunately couldn't come here. I think they're very well deserved of an applause. So. I'd also like to thank all of the faculty and staff, as well as the technical staff that runs the chemistry department. Without them, we couldn't have succeeded as a class of 2025. And also the families that all support us. Clearly, this auditorium is very, very full, which I think is very nice. I think it also deserves a very large round of applause. And to my fellow graduates, we have made it. We are done. Through the late night lab reports, endless study sessions, and learning that we're absolutely, completely, without a doubt, incorrect in physical chemistry. we've pushed ourselves far beyond what we thought was possible. In a world facing increasingly complex challenges, our generation of scientists, educators, and leaders has a critical role to play. Whether we're advancing medicine, developing cleaner energy, or inspiring the next generation, the skills we've gained here will remain essential in science and in life. I wish you all the best in your future academic and career endeavors, and congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Zane. As some instructions for the university ceremony coming up, students and faculty should assemble at the West Campus Indoor Sports Complex, parking lot number 7, between 10 and 10:30 a.m., wearing their cap and gown. The march will begin at 10:30 a.m. and the ceremony at 11 a.m. Faculty and PhD students should assemble at post 1. MS, BS, and BA students should assemble at post 3. Present your candidate ticket at the designated post. And before we conclude, I would like to recognize one final group of people. Will all parents and any spouses of graduates please stand? Parents and spouses. We thank you for the privilege of having these graduates as part of our community for the last years. On behalf of our graduates, I thank you for all your support, and we congratulate you as well for their accomplishments. So thank you and congratulations to all. Our ceremony is now concluded.